Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're live from Whitten Oval. This is the round 5 match between the Dogs and Essendon. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Dogs. It's hard to go past them at home. They play this ground so well and pride themselves on not dropping many home matches.
Thanks, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. All is in readiness. And the umpire will get us underway. English palms it down. Bontempelli, Williams, Liberatore. He ran into a brick wall. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Draper with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Williams drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Run down. Great chase.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Lays it off. Is this their chance? The Dogs with an opportunity now. Should kick it. He does.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Dogs on the board early. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli. Fraser. Got to get rid of it. Richards getting his hands on it early. Liberatore. Harms hunting the footy. Now it's someone else's problem. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
What can they generate? The Bombers are out of trouble. Goes back with the handball. Molan. Good penetration on the kick. Well played. Seizes the moment. Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession. They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Dogs are already looking like they can kick a big score today. The big men fly. Bontempelli, Richards, Fraser. What's he got on offer? He's made a hot start to this match. Molan wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Bombers not at their best so far. Good thinking and good execution too. Sizes up what's ahead. Decides to go. Can he hit a target? Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
Fraser takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Darcy has found some space. Dale Pryor ensures that foray will come to nothing. Good-looking kick. That's a bit of a gift. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Richards finds himself unattended.
The Dogs have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Redmond brings it back in. He'll feel that one. That's skillful. Pryor. He's so clean with the footy. Liberatore read it well. Normally delivers. Richards can keep it moving. Sanders working hard and being rewarded. Merritt one step ahead. Al Hawley. Is anyone home? Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Buslinger wins and he needed to. Johannesson made the footy his. The kick is precise. Takes the safe option. Sanders has got loose. The Bombers forcing them out wide. That's well played. He doesn't waste many. McNeil on a lead. Alarm bells are ringing. You can see their confidence growing. Good disciplined defence. The sprint is on. Darcy, can he get a shot away? It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Draper showing his skills. Durham, Shield. Just had to get it out. Draper doing the grunt work. Merritt, Redmond. They're running up the stat sheet. Moving the footy laterally. English, will he look for a target or go himself? They've got them on the overlap. Fraser can just about walk this in.
This should not be a problem.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
I hope for his sake he can put that out of his mind because that was an opportunity wasted.
Ridley goes short with the kick in. Terrific tackle. The Bombers looking shaky early. Molan. They haven't been able to buy a goal. English wins it back. Great mark. The Dogs are up and about early. Quality delivery by foot. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Norton is hard to beat one-on-one.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Here's a goal. Oh, no. What's he done?
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
The Bombers are under siege at the moment. Kako working hard and presenting well. Have they weathered the storm? Richards says thank you very much. They're on point so far. Davidson, here's real danger now.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
The distance is the only problem. Chance gone begging. McNeil, Sanders, under the gun. He's put it through.
The Dogs have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Dogs are lighting it up early. The Dogs have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Bombers have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they could start hitting the scoreboard if that pressure on them drops off a little bit, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Setterfield, he's been dispossessed. Merritt, Dersma. This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Taking no risks with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? Careful ball movement, good work rate. Slick hands. Dale doesn't often waste it. Sanders, all on his own, decides to go. Davidson, they're building something dangerous here. Time to turn on the Jets. Shield, in no man's land. Setterfield, they are hunting the ball carrier. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Foot race on the wing. He's run into trouble. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Draper wins the hit out. Centre field. Roberts getting their handball game going. Looking to peg one back. Lunging tackle, and he's given away a free kick for a trip. The Bombers need to make inroads soon. Scott making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. They'll contest in the centre square. Punched that like he meant it. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Roberts makes position, probing ball. He's wrapped up. A bit of a panicked handball. Williams, Harms in the clear on centre wing. The Dogs are red hot at the moment. English, dangerous to leave on his own. Davidson, this is a big opportunity.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
It's a deep kick. Molden doing what he does best. Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Takes the short option from the kick in. They're desperate today. Molden gathers. Harms makes good contact. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Ridley to bring it back in. Mackay. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Perkins in the clear. What's he got on offer? This is good ball movement. Ignoring the corridor for now. Ridley in some space on the wing. The Bombers have been out of sorts. Punched away. Caddy. Snap around the body. It's there!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Bombers snare a badly needed goal. English has probably got the points at this stage. Richards. Which way will it bounce? He's caught. The umpire says he had no prior. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. The pressure is relentless.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Perkins. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. English got his palm to it. Just shoveled it out. Setterfield affects the turnover. Shield. Lob went bang. Johannesson hacking it forward. Roberts got a fist in. Perkins gets the kick away. Defence 101 there. Johannesson. Can he find a teammate? Draper spoils. Ridley. That's a bruising tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Merritt. This is great pressure footy. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Right. Didn't need to be asked twice. He just dropped it. Scott. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Draper got his palm to it. Navigated the traffic. Setterfield. That's commitment to the cause. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. Setterfield. Caddy. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Dale brings it back in. Sanders has time and space. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Bombers forcing them out wide. Fraser. This is good footy. Honours the lead. Davidson only knows one way. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Draper palms it down. Setterfield. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Ridley attracted a crowd. Boot to ball just in time. Setterfield. That's skillful. Well played. Takes the safe option. Merritt has charged into space. Shield. Martin with an opportunity. He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal.
It's been an impressive turnaround after they looked in trouble at quarter time.
The Bombers are back in business. Draper has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. He's been industrious. McGrath, we've seen that before. Sanders, Liberatore, one behind.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Ridley to bring it in. Mackay on a lead. Conservative kick. Redmond has found some space. In no hurry here. Nolan has got loose. He's been quiet. Williams intercepts on centre wing. Gives it everything. Perkins couldn't complete the mark. He's under close attention. Mackay, Pryor, they've coughed it up. He's having a crack, but that looks like another behind. They've been wasteful.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Redmond goes short with the kick in. Molan can keep it moving. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Good thinking and good execution too. Chips to halfback. Molan works hard to present. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Davidson read that one right off the boot. Sets a task for the forwards. Liberatore has it within range.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He kicks the goal.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Dogs are keeping them at arm's length. The big men fly. Liberatore competing fiercely. Bontempelli, Norton, he's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. Liberatore has brought his own ball. Williams just had to get it out. Sanders for a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Kako working hard and presenting well. Can he impose himself on the match? Molan with a chance to run. Manages to find a teammate. Searching kick. Turned over on centre wing. That's not clever at all. Pryor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Bombers might be about to start something. Molan, all on his own. Pryor thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. Can he be the fire starter? Good work rate. Well-weighted kick. And that's a letdown. Dangerous place to lose it. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Touch and go. Misses.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Taking no risks with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? Probing ball. That's well played. Useful hand pass. Karmas going for territory. West Farms it out. Turns it over in the middle. When one tackle just won't do. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Big clearance to win here. Durham. It's a tough game. Rinse and repeat.
Clear out, thank you.
Good ruck work. Setterfield trying to find a path. Durham. El Hawley. Draper. He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Dale tasked with the kick in. Buslinger marks in the back pocket. Neat little stab kick. Harms was afforded latitude. Johannesson. This is promising. The Dogs look well drilled. Bramble makes position and they're away. The defenders will be nervous. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Incisive handball. Molan can run and carry. Ridley will tidy up. A chance to clear now. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Dale. Who's at home? Good disciplined defence. Norton squeezes the kick. Richards. Not on my watch, he says. The umpire will have it. Important clearance here. Bontempelli, English, Liberatore. What a game he's had. He's doing it all.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
It's a handy buffer they've established. English with a deft tap. Liberatore. Shield. Gathers. Lob is proving hard to pass. Molan. Caddy. Probably too far out to score. The defence has fallen down. Martin commands the footy.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
He's given it a tug and missed.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Dale goes short with the kick in. Buslinger. The Dogs should be able to clear now. The kick is precise. Good hands. Buslinger. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Setterfield clears the area. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's hit up the lead. Not sure what the idea was there. I've liked his game today. The Dogs are out of trouble. Buslinger. Scott. Terrific forward pressure. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Dale to bring it back in. Bramble pushes into space and receives the footy. You can see their confidence growing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. Merritt with the big fist. Draper. Buslinger reads the ball so well. Kicks to centre wing. Liberatore. Dangerous to leave on his own. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Bombers have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up well defensively, given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals can turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. English wins it out of the centre. Richards. Bontempelli. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Shield. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Molan got in the way. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dale went bang. Martin leading by example. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Bombers were after the first, and they've got it. English has rucked tirelessly. Richards, Liberatore has turned it on today. Merritt, he's got support. Setterfield, good penetration on the kick. Karmas is racking up spoils. Right, quick snap, and that's a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Bombers will not lie down. English has probably got the points at this stage. Richards. Right. Too big, too strong, too good.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Sanders can take some time and find the right option. Bontempelli on a lead. Bramble has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. McNeil. He's been quiet. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Can they get something going? Hines. He's been accosted. Gets the kick away. Bouncing ball. Gravity wasn't his friend there. Drives it deep. No one can mark. Darcy. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. The two big men do battle. The umpire was compelled. Normally delivers. It's come unstuck. He hasn't been himself today. McNeil. Into the pocket he goes. Punched away. Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Molan can keep it moving. Clever kick. The Bombers having a great patch. And they're away. Ridley. Can he hit a target? Harms making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Mackay. Hobbs. They've put themselves under pressure. Caddy got a fist in. He'll feel that one. Looking to extend this margin. Has to be clean. It's a deep kick. Darcy takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Dogs are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Solid tackle. The Bombers will have one eye on the clock. Draper with a deft tap. Setterfield. That's poor play. The Dogs should score here. McGrath. We've seen that before. Who was he aiming for? Time to turn on the Jets. He's wrapped up. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Draper wins it. Setterfield can't afford to panic. We will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Bontempelli, Liberatore. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Dersma works hard to present. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. It's a bad mistake. They've got a problem now. Approaching the 50. He's been industrious. Hines has it within range.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Bombers are struggling to transition the footy.
Can he find a teammate? It's a dreadful mistake.
Golden opportunity here.
Kicking at his first.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He must have realised that kicking goals is much more fun than stopping them.
The Dogs having a good patch. Draper slaps it out. Setterfield, Durham, they need a spark. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
The Bombers with a late chance.
Going at his second. Scott, they must be sick of the sight of that.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Bramble with the footy. Sanders.
What a game he's played.
That's a strong mark. Darcy. Now it's someone else's problem. Kennedy. Ridley is there to thwart that play. That'll go close to the line. Setterfield. All on his own. Can they find a late goal? McGrath. He's besieged. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Draper with the tap. Setterfield. They're going hammer and tong. Merritt. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Dale
Takes an excellent grab.
The Dogs.
Were made to work very hard, but they've shored up their spot in the 8. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Dogs were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself,